Hello, and thank you for joining us today to recognize Kennedy Space Center's 60th anniversary. If you have lived here on the Space Coast for any amount of time, you know what Kennedy Space Center means to the folks in Central Florida. Whether it was taking a tour of the center during an elementary school field trip, getting startled by an unexpected sonic boom when a spacecraft returned, or standing outside in the Florida sunshine and watching the flame of a booster disappear into the clouds, almost anyone you meet around here will have a memory that ties them to the work that we do here every day. And I'm no different. As you may know, my family moved to Florida when my dad took a job supporting the Apollo program in the early 60s, just after Kennedy Space Center was established, to meet the audacious goal of landing a human on the moon and then returning him safely to Earth. Some of my fondest childhood memories are standing on Satellite Beach with my eyes to the sky, watching the launches that were literally making history. For 6 decades, NASA has turned science fiction into science fact, and every single mission launched from this center is intended to benefit life right here on Earth. More than 250 robotic spacecraft have ventured into space since we began exploring beyond our atmosphere, each one teaching us a little bit more about our solar system and what lies beyond. Closer to our planet, Earth-facing satellites help better monitor climate, track dangerous storms, and survey the planet's surface. And our International Space Station has supported a wide portfolio of science and continuous human presence on orbit for more than 20 years, enabling groundbreaking medical and technological research that not only impacts life here on Earth, but also paves the way for future human exploration beyond low Earth orbit. And this year, half a century after the last human stepped foot on the lunar surface, Kennedy is once again rising to meet another audacious goal, launching Artemis 1. Through Artemis, the first woman and the first person of color will step on the moon and establish a long-term human presence that will serve as a proving ground for the science and technology that will pave the way for exploration to Mars. As we celebrate this diamond anniversary, I can't help but think back to the early days of Kennedy and what it must have felt like to embrace the challenge of making the impossible possible. I think about the pride my dad must have felt as he helped land the first human on the moon, the same pride that I feel as I look around this center and see the incredible work that this team is doing to further the NASA legacy. The same pride I feel as I look at the accomplishments of the last 60 years and the impact they have had on generations of Americans. And the same pride I feel as I think of you, the storytellers, who have helped tell our story, who have documented these moments for future generations, and in doing so have inspired the nation. Thank you for celebrating with us, and thank you for continuing to partner with Kennedy as we honor our past and lead the way to a new era of space exploration.